Greetings, Mr. Randy Valentine. Yes. Well,
yes.
You know, it's a long time. It's a long time I've been trying to get you in the bag.
You've been trying to get me in the bag,
so to speak.
Oh, damn! Well, bag up.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Nice to have you here, man.
It's nice to finally meet you again in conversation. To actually sit down and have the reasoning.
Yeah.
I think that I wanted to do this for a long time.
Yeah.
School, Edwin Allen, big up Edwin Allen. Now I'm gonna big up the school. Going to school, always driving. I was up on the back seat. I know every single rap song. I know listening to them now, I probably just didn't have the words correctly then. But I know every single rap song, every song will come out on the radio, every song will come out on, and then at the back of the puzzle books. I always had the lyrics for the back of the puzzle book songs, and anything that had to do with music. Anyone that knows me, it's just like me meeting you now.
Yeah.
Everyone that I've met through a musical encounter, So it's always been a musical part for me.
So music is just kind of like inbred.
Yeah,
it's just kind of in there.
Second nature, just like breathing.
Where did you grow up?
Clarendon, countryside.
Oh.
Corley, Matney, Kellett, Shooter, Crossing James Hill Road now, Sandy River, them side, country youth,
And what was it like growing up? They always have this thing, in Jamaica where they say, well, you're a country youth.
Yeah, man.
You're not a town youth, you don't know certain things. You're country youth.
Amen to that. I love it.
What are the benefits of being in the country?
Because, whatever it is that there's a lot of things that it's information, but there's a lot of things that's just noise in the midst of information, So there's a lot that I wasn't exposed to growing up, where most people would say, yeah, we have it. Me never have it, but knowing it now, yeah, man, give thanks and we never say certain things, because I was able to maintain the meds. And now there's your focus, whatever it is you have your thought pierced on, whatever it is you're thinking about, you need to be aware of that, and sometimes you don't even have control over that, that's fed to you, so as a country youth, if you have one channel and the one channel might not work, you're just forced to go outside and go talk to your brethren and then you're on the tree or reason and you're outside having it,
man,
doing it.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're in a town, everything else that you think is, yeah man, it's a plus side to the up, I have this, I can sit down and watch TV and it's entertainment, but you're just absorbing a bunch of noise, just absorbing a bunch. So as a country youth, give thanks to my country life.
Yeah.
Just last week, I buy a bag of marble.
Oh my gosh,
just
marbles,
last week, I buy a bag of marble. Just to me, I'm a bridging Eurostar, and it must say, yeah man, I go play marble, right? That's it.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
And if I want to right now, I can still go chop up a tree and go make a gig. If I want to make a gig right now, I get some plastic and play. So I remember this outdoor experience,
Amazing.
And there's a lot of plus sides to that. Learning how to interact. So
great benefits of being in the country, being a country youth.
Yeah.
So let me tell you something. Let me ask you something actually. A lot of your music, it talks about back home, Jamaica, it talks about the struggle, it talks about the great stuff, and you're just talking about the marbles and, what else, what is the backdrop? What would you say is the backdrop of Randy Valentine's life?
My father, sound system. Father, sound system, my mother, a will. I learned that, now I'm learning that. Being able to analyze the steps from before, but being in it, you're just there and it's happening. But looking at it now, it's them not stopping, It's my mother and my father, them there right now. And after every argument, there's still more time for laugh,
Wonderful.
It's them.
Wonderful.
All of those experiences.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, so it's everyone that's around me, everyone that's around me. And this thing I wanted to make sure I wore this badge today. It says remember. So I think I've had it for like a good 10 years. It's a friend that she had a a beauty pageant thing, like a Miss Congo thing.
Okay.
And they were giving these out at the end of the thing,
Yeah.
at the end of a program on a piece of paper, and I was like, yo, this is nice. And I've always had it. And I think this is partly one of the things that really helps me, you know? Because I remember. You remember, man, you remember every single step, and knowing that nearly every next step is a seed you're setting for wherever you want to be standing, you know? Or wherever you're going to be standing. So you step, you know? And be aware of your steps, you know? So I remember country, I remember climbing, I remember the journey across school. Not that I remember nearly every single experience, but I know that it's all connected.
Is that what keeps you going? Do you think, is that what kind of keeps you going forward?
Yeah, because people are still doing it. When you remember the road, remember say I have cousin in my yard, remember say I have uncle, still have my grandmother in my yard. So you remember the road, remember people still walk like you used to walk, and you're doing it now. It's not everybody that's doing it. You know, so you give thanks while you're there, and just know that, yeah man, this is coming through. Him stepping so strong, my father's steps so strong. Yeah. You remember the steps.
Your first influence.
My first influence.
Of music.
What?
I know you said that your dad had a sound
I always
system.
put everything to this man here. Music. Alright then, as a youth growing up, I wouldn't have been aware of this, that this is what's happening. But the sound system in a call it, everybody would gather every Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Every Christmas time, the man them, father and them brethren them, uncle them will come together and build a mirror ground. And then build a mirror ground for the community every Christmas, and $10 to jump on it, and boom boom. And that's tradition.
Wow.
So we build our own culture, you know, build our own little traditional thing that was, you have to do it every year. So people grew up, you know, doing that and living that.
Well, it's something to look forward to.
Yeah man, so that was, China Star was quite important to the area, you know. So even if you travel out like 40 minutes out of the place, you're in a new place. That's how far I'm live, you know. We're not going nowhere, you know. There's no more community parts which I may live. Stop in my community, you have to go through like a good 2-3 more hours, or just be a forest before you reach the other side of Santana or something, you know.
Wow.
So we stop this up this up, gully water, everything, you know. So community, man. And that whole togetherness vibe, and then remembering and knowing what that's like, and having that to compare to just being here in London, where you could have there for a good 10 years and you still don't know where the man live next door, you know? Yeah. And that's not even out of him. That's also out of you not checking for him, me not checking for him.
Of course, it goes both ways, isn't it? So it's a culture. It's like, you know, down the road, you don't even know who your neighbour is, that side or that side sometimes. So your first kind of impression of music was the sound system. Yeah
man, the sound system.
I know that
sound
feeling.
String Up. One of the first songs Daddy would have played is Norris Man, Bad Road. I would play the Glenn Washington album.
Okay.
Yeah man. I remember when he came back, we used to do farm work. I remember when he came back with Mark Morrison, Return of the Mac.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I remember when that came. Yeah, and that.
Wow, poor you.
I remember Zap, when he brought down a Zap on CD. I remember he gave me Enrique Iglesias album.
Wow.
I know all the songs on that one, the Hero album. Even Hero in Spanish.
Yes.
One of my friends, Gladstone Nelson Chicken, sarsaparilla right now, he just got married a couple of weeks ago. Our best brethren. Best brethren. We grew up listening to this album like, you can run, you can hide, but you can't escape my love. You know? Wow. Listening to that, and this is music.
No, music is music, man.
Yeah man, it's music. Yeah man, it's music.
So you got a wide variation of music.
Yeah man.
You can tell, you know, from your music, I can tell that there's, you know, it's kind of eclectic, and it's, you know.
Man, we just love sound like that. Yeah man, that's why I like it. Yeah man.
So when did you first start to sing now? What was your first, like, when did you know that you could sing?
I used to sing in high school. I think high school, all-age school. Matinee all-age, because matinee all-age, so we had a little, me, Kino, Shamari, Lamar, big up Carlton, my brothers, you know, all-age school, and we used to, like 5'2", we used to have this little R&B thing. I don't remember what the group would have been called, but singing then, singing in and out of church. It's the most natural thing. You got church, you have to sing, but it was never a thing that I was singing on the choir, but in church, you sing, you know. And yeah man, the main thing for me, I think at that time, my main stage was the back seat of the bus. Yeah man, every song, as soon as the song come on, I know it.
You know
Every
the
Destiny's
songs.
Child. Yo, let me tell you, one of my favorite tunes, man. Big up another driver I used to drive the bus, Road Eagle. To meet you here today.
Oh,
yeah, the old school CD.
Sweet tune.
You know?
Yeah.
Old school cassette and play every morning when I drive to school, you know? Misty Blue, you know?
Yeah.
So if I play them, man, then that was my platform. The bus.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
man, the bus, man. Everybody sing on the bus. Everybody, and there's loud music. So even now, if I think anybody at Jamaica that knows some music, I can play loud on the bus.
Yeah, yeah.
That was my place, right? That's how my brethren them still.
Imagine that, though. That's the first time I've heard that one.
Yeah, man,
you know what I
sing
mean?
on the bus,
People
man.
say in the
Mega
church
bus.
and people say all different places, but
Yeah, man, the bus.
in the bus,
Yeah,
that's
the
where.
bus, man. Every song, we know every single song we them playing on the bus. I come from school. Till at the time, when we start buy a CD, it was my responsibility to bring the CD. Big up Mega Mus. I used to bring cassette or CD. You know? Yeah, man. I love music. I used to go to school just for the ride. Blessings in the morning. Ride the bus go to school, like 2 hours.
I was just gonna ask you how long was the how was
It's
how
a
long was the
long
ride?
journey, like 1 hour, 1 hour and a half
Oh
going
my
to school.
gosh.
Yeah, man, the bus pack. Everybody sit down. We lap up on the bus, load and yep, straight to school. Loud music, I'm gone.
Nice,
Yeah,
man.
man.
So what a vibes to
Yeah, man.
when you reach school now, you just you're just ready for learn.
Ready to school, and then after that you go straight into devotion where you start sing again.
Okay.
You know, going to devotion where you're gonna sing a couple more songs, a couple more hymns, and you have to sing the national anthem.
Yeah.
It's always singing, so there was always music around.
Okay.
Recording. My friend Kevin. Actually, I had a friend before that called Kwame. Kwame was the guy that I met first that showed me a little bit about recording, and he asked me what song you want to sing, and I did a cover of Sam Cooke.
Let me hear a little piece right now.
What song was it?
Yeah. Let's say then play it with me, you know.
I think it was She was only 16, only 16. I loved her so, but she was too young to fall in love, and I was
Too young to know. Yeah, man.
My tune, nothing.
Nice tune,
Yeah, man,
nice
so
tune.
Kwame, and then that was just for the experience, or just for the idea of knowing that I could be an artist. That was where that seed was planted, you know.
So did you eat away, man? This is why they're here. The fruits of love.
Fruits of love,
Let me ask you something. So, did you like you know, a lot of singers they do like a lot of competitions, a lot of stage shows, just like you know, young shows, up and coming shows and stuff like that. Did you do?
I did one. My auntie signed me up for X Factor.
Ah.
Never did. Something just told me not to just follow that road there.
Yeah.
Auntie signed me up. Grandmother wanted to sign me up for X Factor as well. You know.
Oh my gosh, in England.
Yeah, in England.
Okay,
But,
okay.
Nah, love the art. You know.
Yeah,
Love the
yeah.
art. Then there was this singing thing in Croydon in Fairfield Halls. I'll never forget the singing competition. That's a singing competition.
Right.
But it's a singing competition that was won by a group of dancers.
Oh
That
my
really wanna
gosh.
understand. That was my first singing.
Oh my
and my
days.
only singing competition. I said, this is not fair. But it was alright. I remember that. And that was, you know, that was the start. That was the start of the stage.
How weird. You know, my son, Nathan,
Yeah.
he won his competition in Fairfield Hall.
Right.
And that was his start, really.
You know, I didn't even know that Nathan was your son
Yeah, man.
until like later.
Yeah. And it was Fairfield Hall. It was Rapology.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rapology.
So yeah, he done a competition there and won that.
The time from Jenny Francis and Jenny
Yeah,
Francis
yeah,
to play
yeah,
Nathan
yeah.
music all the
Yeah,
time.
man,
I'm
yeah.
just, yo, you the
Yeah,
For real.
he's got you kind of got
Yeah.
you know that tone that you got, you know, kind of reminds me.
Inspiration.
Yeah.
Trust me, even when I
Imagine
was
that.
just starting it, I used to listen to like seriously. Nathan was one of the guys that really, you know, showed you that you could actually do it.
Wow.
In the UK, R&B would have
Yeah.
been a thing that nobody would look at.
Yeah.
You know, even me, I used to sing a lot of R&B music before wanting to be an R&B artist or something
Yeah.
else. So
Yeah.
there was no room for it, and you'd be told that straightforward, like, what y'all gonna do? You're gonna make it. And then you hear, hey, you they coming tomorrow.
Yeah. You know? He was heavily influenced by obviously Jamaican music, American music. So tell me something. So you started singing R&B. Is that what you first started to kind of?
That was it actually. The first thing, it was a acoustic R&B. It was more R&B vibe, but it would always have the island element because I wasn't 100% giving in the English, you know.
It's funny, you know. It's all becoming clear now. Because I wanted to just like, you know, I wanted to just find out. I wanted to just discover things about you. So we never really dig too tough. You understand what I'm saying? I just wanted to just discover right here in this moment a lot of things. You understand? And a lot of things are making sense now because when I listen to your tone and I listen to you got a very obviously you got a very unique sound, and then the way you put your lyrics across, it's not in a normal. You understand me? I say in a normal because you know you got the tongue twisting thing, you got the the universal thing going on, and then you got the roots thing. You understand? It's grounded right there, right? So it captivated me, and I know that it's captivated, you know, the masses, and it's got many more to captivate. You understand what I'm saying? So it's very interesting hearing, you know, some of your influences that is from R&B and Berry Salmon. Oh yes.
Pure soul. Pure soul. 100%.
Yes.
100%. Love Me and Never to Say You're Sorry.
Yeah.
One of my favorite Berry Salmon songs.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah.
Pure soul, you can feel it. It's there, it's that honesty. Half pint. Just be good to me.
Chill. Just be good to me.
I'll
be good to you.
Good to me.
Big tune. Yeah,
I love Nashir, you know? Big man attack.
Yeah.
Big man I tell us, say, yo, love, you know? Yeah, man, and you can feel that when he's telling you the truth. There's another man that will say love just because it sounds good in the conversation. That's also real, you know? You have really for them artists that they can paint that picture, but can't fake energy, you know? Can't orchestrate that vibe. If you're not real, you're not real. Weed in the water.
Okay.
Weed in the water, children.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Keeps me, man. Keeps me. As I said, remember. Automatically you remember. You know, whatever it is that you're going through. It's been rougher, man. I'm still there. You remind yourself, it's already been written. You remind yourself that, yeah, man, we're still here.
We're still here.
We're still here, man.
We're still breathing.
Still breathing.
We still wake up in the morning.
Still amazing.
You understand? We can still smell
strong.
the flowers. We
Still
still see the trees. Yeah, and we can still look at the sky. We're still here, regardless of what.
There's a lot happening, man. There's a lot of beautiful things happening that we can also remind ourselves of.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man, I even wait to be reminded. There's a lot of beautiful things happening outside. Get up and go see things, you know? Yeah, man, I live, man. Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Blessed.
Blessed.
Yes, so quick. Love. Yeah, man. Love you still. Yeah, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Fly.
Yeah, man.
Fly, man.
Fly, man.
So.
Fly. We're good.
There's no lay I don't understand. Are they have illusion in What do you mean I'm under arrest for this piece of grass that's in my hand? Me I go tell you where we go. Officer Barrage, Miss Asa.